G'day everyone. Welcome to Timor-Leste, a small country on the island of Timor in Southeast Asia. Big, rugged mountains rise up from the middle of the island, and the coastline is like a beautiful painting with beaches, cliffs, and coral reefs. Forests cover the mountain slopes, and they're full of amazing plants and animals. Timor-Leste's landscapes are really special. They're a big part of what makes this country unique. For a long time, the land has shaped the culture, traditions, and how people live here. Come along with us as we explore this awesome country. Timor-Leste's natural beauty is still a secret to most people, which makes it a great place to visit if you're looking for a real adventure. Because it's not packed with tourists, you can really connect with nature and experience the local culture. Get ready to be amazed by how beautiful and unspoiled Timor-Leste is. From the cool, misty mountaintops, we'll head down to the sunny shores of Timor-Leste. The bright blue Savu Sea is full of amazing sea creatures, and the coral reefs are bursting with colorful fish and graceful rays. The people of Timor-Leste have a strong connection to the sea. They've depended on it for food and resources for many years. We'll meet local fishermen and learn how they fish the traditional way. With beautiful videos and exciting stories, we'll show you the wonders of Timor-Leste. Our trip will be full of discovery, adventure, and awesome sights. Timor-Leste's mountains are huge, like a rugged spine running down the island. These mountains are more than just rocks and dirt. They're the heart and soul of Timor-Leste. They're full of legends and stories, and the Timorese people hold them sacred. The mountains offer a cool escape from the tropical heat, with green plants covering the slopes. This mix of warm and cool areas creates lots of different habitats, from dry scrubland at the bottom to cloudy forests at the very top. These mountains have also played a big part in Timor-Leste's history. People used them as hiding places during wars and when other countries tried to take over. They kept their traditions and freedom alive in the mountains. The mountains show how strong the Timorese people are and how they never give up. We'll explore these mountains, hiking through thick forests and along winding paths. We'll discover the secrets and stories they hold. Come with us as we journey into the heart of Timor-Leste's mountains. Our climb starts at the bottom of Mount Ramelau, also called Tatamailau. It's almost 3,000 meters high. It's the tallest mountain in Timor-Leste and all of the Lesser Sunda Islands. Ramelau is a sacred mountain, and climbing it is a tough challenge. The plants change a lot as we climb, from thick forests to grassy meadows. As we get close to the top, it's breathtaking. We can see forever, the blue sea and green valleys. The clouds swirl around us, making the view even more amazing. Standing on top of Ramelau, we feel a deep connection to the land and its people. It's a super exciting moment, a memory we'll keep forever. The mountains of Timor-Leste are a plant lover's paradise. There are so many different kinds of plants, from tall eucalyptus trees to delicate orchids. Many of these plants are only found here. The changing height of the mountains creates different areas where different plants grow. The lower slopes are covered in dry forests and scrubland, where tough plants like acacia and tamarind trees live. As we climb higher, it gets cooler and wetter, and the plants change to lush rainforests. Trees covered in moss and ferns make it feel like a magical world. We'll even find rare and endangered plants. The Timor sandalwood tree, famous for its fragrant wood, is slowly coming back after people almost chopped them all down. The forests of Timor-Leste are full of birdsong. There are over 200 different kinds of birds here, and many of them live only on this island. The mountains are a safe place for these beautiful birds, giving them food, shelter, and places to raise their young. High up in the trees, flocks of colorful parrots squawk and chatter. The Timor-Leste kingfisher, with its shiny blue and orange feathers, is a beautiful sight. It dives into the clear mountain streams to catch small fish. The Timor owlet nightjar, a night bird with a spooky call, adds a bit of mystery to the forest. These birds aren't just pretty, they're important for the forest. They help flowers grow, spread seeds, and keep bugs from taking over. Timor-Leste is a great place for birdwatching, a place where you can see the beauty of nature in all its feathered glory. Come with us as we explore the mountains and meet these amazing birds. We'll leave the cool mountains and head to the sunny beaches of Timor-Leste. Here, the turquoise Savu Sea meets a coastline that's incredibly diverse. Steep cliffs drop into the waves and calm bays hold pristine beaches. The air is filled with the sound of crashing waves and the calls of seabirds. Timor-Leste's coastline is over 700 kilometers long and it's always changing. Sandy beaches turn into rocky points and mangrove forests line the calm estuaries. Offshore, coral reefs are teeming with life. This coastline is full of contrasts where wild nature meets human culture. Fishing boats float on the blue water, their sails decorated with traditional designs. Villages, seemingly untouched by time, sit on the hills overlooking the sea. Here, life follows the rhythm of the ocean. The sea provides food, but it also demands respect. We'll explore these coastal areas and see the power and beauty of the ocean. We'll meet the people who live here and learn about their way of life. Join us as we discover the amazing coast of Timor-Leste. Under the surface of Timor-Leste's waters is a hidden world of incredible beauty. Coral reefs, some of the healthiest and most diverse in the world, surround the island. Tiny coral animals build their hard homes here, creating amazing structures that shelter lots of sea creatures. Colorful fish swim among the coral branches, graceful rays glide through the water, and sharks patrol the reefs looking for food. Sea turtles, ancient travelers of the sea, come back here to mate and lay their eggs. These coral reefs aren't just pretty, they're really important. They provide food and jobs for coastal communities, protect the shores from erosion, and act as nurseries for many sea creatures. We'll dive into this underwater world, exploring the coral gardens and meeting the creatures that live there. We'll learn about how this ecosystem works and the dangers it faces from climate change and human activity. Come with us as we explore the coral kingdoms of Timor-Leste. The people of Timor-Leste have a deep connection to the sea. For many generations, they've relied on it for food and survival. Fishing isn't just a job here, it's a way of life, passed down through families for centuries. We'll meet these fishermen and learn about their traditional fishing methods, techniques they've perfected over time to work with the ocean. We'll see them casting their nets from traditional outrigger canoes. Their skills show how well they know the sea. The women also play a big part, collecting shellfish and drying fish on the beach. The sea provides food, but it also shapes their culture and traditions. We'll see ceremonies and rituals that honor the ocean's power and hear stories and legends passed down through generations, stories that teach respect for the sea and its creatures. In Timor-Leste, the past and present are connected. Ancient traditions are still alive. Join us as we explore the living traditions of Timor-Leste. From the sunny shores, we'll head back inland. Timor-Leste is full of contrasts. We'll trade the blues and greens of the coast for the deep green of the forests. These aren't just ordinary forests. They're like living, breathing cathedrals of nature. Ancient and important, they cover the mountains and valleys. Step into a quiet world where the air smells like damp earth and leaves. The forest floor is covered with ferns and giant tree roots. Sunlight peeks through the thick leaves above, making patterns on the ground. The air is buzzing with insects, chirps, clicks, and whistles everywhere. These forests are full of hidden creatures. They keep the island's climate steady, holding moisture and releasing it slowly. They stop the soil from washing away, holding the land together with their roots, and they provide a home for many plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Join us as we explore the Emerald Canopy of Timor-Leste. High above the forest floor are incredibly old and massive trees. Giant eucalyptus trees, their bark a mix of colors, reach for the sky. Some of these trees are hundreds of years old, silent witnesses to history. They've survived storms and dry times, their branches gnarled and twisted, telling stories of survival. The sandalwood tree, once very valuable, is still important in these forests. These forests are also home to many plants and animals found only here. But these forests are in danger. People cutting down trees for wood and to make room for farms is causing a lot of damage. The delicate balance of this ecosystem is at risk. Go deeper into the forest and you'll find hidden wonders. Waterfalls tumble down mossy cliffs, their cool water a welcome break from the humid air. Clear streams flow through the undergrowth, their banks covered with ferns and orchids. The forests of Timor-Leste are full of different kinds of life, with over 200 types of birds, 40 types of mammals, and tons of reptiles, amphibians, and insects. But these hidden wonders are in danger because of habitat loss, illegal logging, and invasive species. It's a reminder that we need to protect these forests because they're so important for the health of our planet. For the people of Timor-Leste, the forests are more than just trees. They provide food, medicine, and materials for building. They're also spiritually important, home to spirits and ancestors. But as things modernize and develop, this traditional way of life is threatened. Conservation is about protecting the lives, cultures, and spiritual well-being of the people who depend on the forests. Timor-Leste's landscapes are a big part of the Timorese culture and identity. For centuries, the people here have lived close to nature. The land gives them food, the sea offers its bounty, and the forests provide shelter and spiritual peace. This deep connection to nature is everywhere in Timorese life, from traditional houses built with local materials to beautiful cloths dyed with natural colors. In the mountains, communities have built terraces into the steep slopes to grow crops. These clever farming methods have fed generations of people. Along the coast, life centers around the sea, with traditional fishing methods ensuring there are always fish for the future. The ocean is a source of identity, adventure, and spiritual connection. Join us as we explore how nature shapes the lives and culture of Timor-Leste. Life in Timor-Leste follows the rhythms of nature. The monsoon season, with its important rain, is a happy time. It's a time for planting and new growth when the land comes alive. The dry season, although tough, is also a time to celebrate. A time for harvesting, getting together, and sharing stories and traditions. This close connection to nature is seen in the rich and diverse culture of Timor-Leste. Music and dance, a part of everyday life, often copy the sounds and movements of nature. The crashing waves, the rustling leaves, the calls of birds. You can hear them all in Timorese music. Traditional stories and legends, passed down through generations, often talk about animals and nature. These stories teach important lessons about respecting the environment, the importance of balance, and how everything is connected. They remind us that humans are part of nature, not separate from it. The Timorese people know a lot about their environment, from medicinal plants to sustainable farming practices that have worked for centuries. This knowledge, passed down through generations, shows the strong bond between the Timorese people and their natural heritage. For the Timorese people, nature isn't just about food and resources, it's also deeply spiritual. Animistic beliefs, older than Christianity and Islam, still influence their spirituality. The mountains, rivers, forests, and seas are all seen as homes for spirits, both good and bad. Sacred groves, often deep in the forest, are places of worship and connection with the spirit world. These groves are treated with great respect, and entering them usually involves rituals and offerings. Old trees, especially banyan trees with their wide roots and magical beauty, are often seen as homes for powerful spirits. Nature is also important in traditional healing. Herbal remedies made from plants gathered in the forests and mountains are used to treat many illnesses. Traditional healers, respected members of the community, know a lot about the healing power of plants and the spiritual side of healing. The spiritual connection to nature makes people respect and care for the environment. The Timorese people understand that they're not just looking after the land, but are part of a delicate and interconnected web of life. As Timor-Leste looks to the future, it needs to balance growing its economy with protecting its natural beauty. A growing population, more tourists, and the demands of the world economy all threaten the balance of Timor-Leste's ecosystems. But the deep connection between the Timorese people and their environment gives us hope. Traditional knowledge and practices passed down through generations offer valuable lessons about sustainable living. By using these traditions and modern conservation efforts, Timor-Leste can create a future where people and nature live together happily. Ecotourism, done carefully to minimize negative impacts, can empower local communities, create jobs, and teach people about the importance of conservation. By valuing and protecting its natural heritage, Timor-Leste can share its unique beauty and culture with the world, inspiring others to create a more sustainable future. Our journey through Timor-Leste's amazing landscapes shows us more than just beautiful scenery. It shows a strong bond between people and their environment. It shows the power of nature to shape culture, inspire spirituality, and provide for human needs. As we move forward, let's learn from the Timorese people and their commitment to living in harmony with the natural world. Our trip through Timor-Leste has shown us a truly magical place. From the rugged mountain peaks to the sunny beaches, this island nation shows us the awesome power of nature. We've seen the dramatic contrasts of its landscapes, explored the hidden wonders of its forests and reefs, and met the people who call this land home, learning about their deep connection to nature. We climbed to the top of Mount Ramelau, the island's highest peak, and felt amazed by the breathtaking view. We explored ancient forests, where sunlight creates a magical world full of life. We dived into the turquoise Savu Sea, amazed by the colorful coral reefs and the amazing sea creatures that live there. Throughout our journey, we've seen the strong bond between the Timorese people and their environment. Their lives are connected to the rhythms of nature, their culture shaped by the land, sea, and forests around them. Their traditional knowledge and practices teach us valuable lessons about sustainable living, reminding us that we're part of nature, not separate from it. Timor-Leste's natural beauty isn't just something for the country to be proud of. It's a treasure for the whole world. It reminds us of the amazing biodiversity and ecological richness of our planet. But this treasure is fragile, threatened by a growing population, increasing development, and climate change. Protecting Timor-Leste's natural heritage isn't just the job of the Timorese people, it's everyone's responsibility. As global citizens, we must understand that our actions affect the environment, both near and far. We can all support conservation in Timor-Leste and around the world, by supporting organizations that protect endangered species, by reducing our impact on the environment, and by supporting policies that promote sustainability. We can help create a future where Timor-Leste's natural wonders continue to inspire and amaze for generations to come. As we leave Timor-Leste, let's remember its beauty, the lessons of its culture, and the inspiration of its people. Let's share the story of this hidden gem in Southeast Asia, telling everyone about its unique ecosystems and why they're important to protect. Let's be inspired by the Timorese people's deep connection to their environment, their respect for nature, and their understanding of the delicate balance that sustains all life. Let's learn from their traditions and use them in our own efforts to live more sustainably. The future of Timor-Leste's natural wonders, like the future of our planet, depends on the choices we make today. Let's choose to be responsible caretakers of our planet, working together to create a future where humans and nature live in harmony. Let's make sure that the beauty and wonder of Timor-Leste's landscapes continue to inspire and amaze for generations to come. This isn't the end of our journey, it's just the beginning. The journey to protect our planet's natural heritage is a journey we must all take together. Let the beauty of Timor-Leste guide us toward a more sustainable and harmonious future.